Hello everyone, I'm a random noob and welcome back to my channel. I'm in a creative world because today I want to talk to you about the vegetation of Minecraft. Minecraft has many different features, but when it comes to vegetation, it's not really the best. Just because we have only, as you can see from my toolbar, we have only 6 different trees which are created in the world. So maybe you want to create in your own survival world something different, something more unique. And in this video I will create some new kind of tree that you can use. I will use those different logs and the different leaves and by mixing together logs and leaves we will create something unique, something more interesting that you can put in your world and you can reproduce. All the design will be really easy to recreate, so let's get started. Okay, the first tree that I want to recreate in this episode is a cypress. It's a really common tree in Italy where I live, and to recreate it I've used oak logs and oak leaves. So is one of the most simple tree that you can create because you don't have to put branches coming out from the main tree, and you need only with the leaves you only need to create a circular shape and to reduce the size of this shape with height. So you create this, well, long beautiful tree. The second tree that I've reproduced in this episode is surely one of the most iconic and well-known tree of the world. It could really well fit in a mountain biome or in a snowy biome. It's a pine. I've used spruce logs and jungle leaves. The most important things about this tree is that he have to be many different branches coming out from the main log. At the bottom of the tree, the branches have to go far away. At the top of the main log, instead the branches have to be really small. You can surround all the branches with jungle leaves and you can recreate the well-known shape, the triangular shape of this particular tree. Now that we have seen a tree that could really well fit in a cold biome such as the pine, let's move to some warmer zone. And when we think about warm zone, the main tree that comes to our mind is surely a palm tree. This tree is really difficult to be reproduced in Minecraft because it has a curved shape. To reproduce its curved main body, we have to use some schemes, which are really useful when we want to recreate a curve in Minecraft. For example, we could go up 3 blocks and after move on the side and go up 2 blocks and after again on the side up 1 block. In this way we can create a curved shape. Of course, those shape can be different. For example, if we do something like 4 blocks after 3, 2, 2, 1, we will have a much higher tree and also a less curved tree. Another important thing is that also for the leaves, the shape have to be curved. I've used jungle logs and jungle leaves for this tree. And one particular detail that you can also add to your tree is to use some cocoa beans to create something that remembers the well-known fruit of the tree, the coconut. In this way, the tree seems really more realistic. Another tree that I've rebuilt on Minecraft is a tree that also fits really well in a warm biome, such for example a savanna. This tree is, well, the name of this tree is one of the main reasons why I've chosen to reproduce it. With the Italian pronunciation is the Baobab. It's really beautiful to see. Baobab. Okay, to reproduce this Baobab, you have to go up, for example, 20 or 30 blocks, and it has a circular shape. It's really a light tree. So we can. I've used the stripped spruce logs to create the shape, the log, the main log, and the birch leaves for the leaves, of course. One of the most important things of this tree is that it is really, really tall. So you have to reach 30 or even 40 blocks to place this tree. Moreover, the branches are really small and large, and the leaves are only on the top of the branches, and we have no leaves below the branches themselves. This tree is the one that I've enjoyed the most in building. I really love this tree because it's beautiful and it seems like it's coming out of a tail. It's the weeping willow. I really love this tree because only the shape, the falling after of the leaves, I really love it. To build this tree, I've used the spruce logs and jungle leaves. As you can see, for the most of the trees I've used jungle leaves because I really like the shape of those leaves. And I've added all over the jungle leaves some vines. After that they've grown. The final effect look really, really nice. I've also created some falling leaves blocks. In this way we recreate even more the sensation of going inside a tail. Imagine walking in a jungle only made up from those trees. It look like a fairy have to come out one of those trees in a moment. God, I really love those trees. I was building the trees and at a certain times I've turned on the opposite way and I've seen that all the bunnies have chosen probably their favorite tree, the cypress, and they seem to have a really good time jumping around this tree. Yeah, they are really, really cute. Do you like this tree? Do you like it? Oh, they like it. They like it really a lot. Okay, now I've built some existing tree and I said to myself, let's go and do something different, something more unique. And I asked to myself, we are coming out from a tail with the weeping willow, so let's go, for example, in another tail, maybe in a dark, bad forest. So I've decided to build this spooky tree. I built it with acacia and stripped acacia and some birch element to decorate the tree. As you can see, this tree is really spooky, but it's not too difficult to be constructed. You have to create big trenches, big roots, and an end or something like that coming out from this tree. The stripped acacia are really good for the eyes of the tree, and the birch fence and the birch stairs are really good to recreate an evil smile. As you can see, it's pretty simple to be constructed, but the final look of the tree, imagine a forest fully built with those trees, maybe even a purple and dark house far away in the distance. It's really beautiful to see those trees all over the place, all over the forest, and you lost in the forest. I really like it. Okay, I'm building the tree, and I've noticed that suddenly, while I'm building this spooky tree, many different bats appeared all over the place, and it's really spooky that at the same time when I'm building these things, those bats appear. It scares me just a little bit. Okay, and with those bats, I think that it could be a really good way to end the episode. I hope that you liked the video. The main aim was to create something simple but at the same time unique that you can also put in your survival world. I hope that you enjoyed. Now, if you like this video, please leave a like, comment if you have something different, something that you want me to recreate in survival or in creative, and subscribe if you like the video, if you like the content. Okay, see you, bye.